Welcome back to Blog Access 101. I'm your host, Young Abachi. This is episode 226. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify by searching Blog Access 101. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm here today with my co-host, Bobby. What up, Bobby?
What up, Rob? I see you brought up the Dallas Cowboys. It sounds like you're excited.
Uh, Not excited at all. Sometimes you just gotta be you're still a fan, but you always just expecting to do some dumb shit. To start off the morning, Sunday was going good until I seen Dak Prescott sign a 4-year, $240 million contract. I said, unbelievable.
Man,
Can't be.
Dak making Dame Lillard money, NBA money.
I mean, they both choke in the playoffs though. I mean,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dame don't choke in the playoffs, but that's another subject for another
we
time.
definitely go missing, but
It's only against Golden State.
well, that's where it matters most.
But
But
hey, Dak technically his stats back it up. You
yeah,
can't, you really can't complain. It's just that you want to see this man finish the job. That's what you want to see. But you can't finish the job with Jerry Jones as your owner. Just putting that out there.
uh, yeah, Jerry Jones definitely is football has passed his time. I definitely feel like he's the reason why we've won 5 championships in our uh for the Cowboys in our career, but I also realized he's the reason why we'd probably never win one again. He's
No,
stubborn.
he's not the reason why y'all won 5 championships.
No, stop,
You're coaching.
bro. He brought them people there, so he had a part to play.
Jimmy Johnson. If he didn't recruit half of the University of Miami to the Dallas Cowboys, shit.
But it's just, I mean, obviously, as a leader, you got to be able to make the tough decisions on your own. But you need to have an open mind and stuff as well. You can't just go in there with my way or highway all the time. But yeah, obviously, you got to stand your ground as well. Don't be no pushover. But
Agree.
like you just sitting here, like you over here playing cat and mouse with these contracts. You should always, anytime you, as an owner or GM, you always want to be the first to make the offers because
We
you set
talk
the market
we,
rather
we
than market set the thing. Because if you let somebody else set the market, now you got to overplay a player like Dak Prescott's getting paid 60 million a year. It's crazy.
we talked about this. We literally talked about this.
It's
I
ridiculous.
said we both agreed that hey, set the market first. It's always good to be the first one to set the market. Look what
Yeah.
the Browns did.
Hmm.
That's why people the quarterbacks are getting these high guaranteed contracts because Deshaun Watson set that market. They set that market.
Yeah, and now they got to worry about it. And then when the see his contract is up, you can either go get somebody else or give him another 1 or 2 year deal.
Or get them the fuck, or just say, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my goodness. I'm hoping he has a good bounce back game today, even though it's against my Cowboys. I need 2 touchdowns from Amari Cooper. It's definitely a revenge game for Amari Cooper. Somebody asked me starter sit question the other day. Was like, do I start Amari Cooper? And I'm like, yeah, that's a no brainer for me. This is definitely a revenge game. People always say, oh, it's just an ordinary game. Yeah,
Nah,
okay.
it's a revenge game.
Yeah.
Also,
Like,
too, the only reason I didn't draft Amari Cooper in fantasy draft is because he let me down.
idiots.
He let me down in my championship game by not playing.
Well, I don't think you'll get there now because you don't have him. Great PPR legend. That's why his nickname is PPR legend in the league. Call that man Houdini. Because he always finds a way to get open.
True.
Uh, I definitely know he remembers he got traded away for a 5th round pick. My biggest knock on Mario Cooper in Dallas, not that he wasn't talented. Me, it was he would be turning on and turn off. To me, I feel like he was a little bit lazy and he likes to pout a lot. That's the
Yeah.
only knock I have on Amari Cooper. His stats speak for themselves, but I feel like he's doing well over there in Cleveland. So it's probably a good change of scenery for him to go there. So I think he has a hell of a game today. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go on the hook and say 8 catches, 150 yard, 2 touchdowns.
He definitely getting one TD for sure because they're gonna have Diggs is gonna bite on a route, and y'all don't have y'all second best corner.
Which is why we should have kept Gilmore.
Gilmore still available, I thought.
No, he's over there and I think Minnesota, right?
Oh, lost cause.
I don't know. I like Flowers. Flowers always have the defense looking right. You're gonna have Minnesota defense looking nice.
True. So Dak is the highest paid quarterback. Shit.
Yep.
Feel bad for the 49ers, Brock Purdy.
Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, let's jump into our NFL predictions for this year. I guess I'll start mine. I'll start off with me, and then I'll read Rod since he's not here. Coach of the year, D'Amico Ryans. I feel like Houston takes that next step this year. I was watching the Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark, Freaky Fred, and Crowder,
Hmm?
and if you Tank Dale, and they were talking about like jumping for the next step because last year the first step was them getting back not to the promised land, but getting back to that culture, Houston Texans culture. Back in the day when they had JJ and Andre Johnson, when they was actually good and hot D Hop and the great Deshaun Watson. Uh, I was waiting for you to say something funny, but anyway,
Not gonna say nothing. I mean, there was a bunch of orgies going on, but that's none of my business.
yeah, OMG. But I feel like they take this next step this year, and me personally, I think they're the team that plays Kansas City in the AFC Championship.
Okay.
Yeah, you kiss my ass. You can hate me all you want, be a hater.
So, coach of the year.
Oh
I
wait,
mean,
I got it. He
didn't
said
D'Amico didn't D'Amico win last year?
he gonna run it back and win it again
I
because
don't think
the
I don't
AFC Championship.
I don't think he'll get it. I think it'll go to Steichen over in the Colts.
I don't see the coach doing anything though, because
Yeah, I think it's because Steichen's system, how he runs it, and how he's going to utilize AR. I think that's going to be the difference. Why he'll be.
I'm not sold on AR. I think he's an okay quarterback. I feel like he's gotten a lot of hype about him going to be the next Lamar or Vic dual threat quarterback. I'm not seeing it. He's giving me RG3
But
vibe.
the only difference between that whole Vic and all that, Vic never had an offensive line. Neither did what's it called? Um,
No, you can say Lamar. He had a decent line, Baltimore.
Lamar has a good offensive line, but Vic and RG3 never had a good offensive line.
That's true.
The Colts have the best offensive line. So if I'm Shane Steichen, I'm literally telling people like, yo, AR, we can do RPOs all day because we're gonna have all the time in the world we need.
I know Jonathan Taylor better get his touches. I tell you that.
Oh, he will get his touches. He will get his touches. All
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
So
let me go back to my job. All right, so I had D'Amico Wright MVP. I took CJ Stroud. I feel like he has a hell of a season this year. I think he throws over about 4,500 yards. I'd say he's around that 40 to 45. No, I'm drawing that 35 to 40 touchdown range. I say about maybe like 10 or 12 interceptions. I really think it might be under 10, but I don't want to get too crazy. Offensive player here, CJ Stroud too. You can win MVP. Why the hell would you not win offensive player of the year? Uh, defense player of the year, TJ Watt. I was thinking about Micah Parsons, but I'm just like he always finishes top three, but never gets the uh the win of the defense player of the year. So I'm gonna stick with TJ Watt. He had 19 sacks last year. I feel like he keeps that up on defense. Still has because I'm just looking at other pieces. Still got Cam Hayward over there. And then they would have got Patrick Queen over there now too, right?
yeah, Patrick Queen's over there in Pittsburgh because he was going to be with the Seahawks with his old defensive coordinator, but
Yeah.
now Patrick Queen. That's a good. That's a good lineup.
Yeah, so I feel like he obviously gonna key in on TJ Watt, but when you got guys like Cam Hayward, Patrick Queen, blitzing at quarterback, yeah, and then also even you can have two, three people on TJ Watt, it's still not gonna matter. Dallas Cowboys, again, you really could have had this motherfucker, and y'all chose Taco Charlton. Unbelievable. And your reason why he's a 3-4 guy and y'all play 4-3. Well, you maybe should have changed the defense for TJ Watt. Um, But yeah, I mean, then Alex Highsmith is an underrated linebacker as well. So they just have that front seven that's going to bring pressure regardless. Oh, the Giants jerseys is hard, and I hate to say that them jerseys go hard. Um, but yeah, look, TJ Watt just popped on the screen. But yeah, I just feel like that's going to be a defensive player of the year. He's a dog. Um, Obviously feeling it like being as good as his brother. I always says it's going to be tough shoes to fill, but I think he's doing a pretty damn good job of it. Um, Who did you have your defense MVP, then offensive player and defensive player of the year?
Okay, so for defensive player of the year, I had Sauce Gardner, and the only reason I said I think it's time, I think he gets challenged more this year, in my opinion. So we'll go see. I mean, teams don't throw to his side for a reason. He's high up there in deflection rate and everything. But I
Mhm.
think at some point teams are going to try him to see if he kind of lagged off. And
Yeah.
I also hope he gets more interceptions when they do try him.
I hope so, because I got Jets defense in that dynasty league. So please try them so we can get more take it back.
MVP, I agree. I think across the board, we all said CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think he takes the next leap.
I
I
think I think he I think he could be him, but I have to see this year because I'm big on second year players. I do this is where that sophomore slump really comes into play, especially in NFL.
Yeah.
Any other sport, NFL will tell you. Because I had to tell like some of the Texans fans, I was like, you guys got to understand, it's different from getting when you get film on somebody in the NFL, it's a lot different when they get film on you in the NBA. Because you can still exploit, people can get film on you in the NBA and they can still exploit it. NFL, man, all they looking at is your mistakes, and they cater their defensive packages and everything for that game around your mistakes. So if
Yeah.
you did not correct those mistakes or do what was necessary, oh, it's gonna show. It is gonna show. But I think CJ is one of those guys. I like his attitude. I like everything about him, what he represents, as well as like just his play. It's great. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't like to run, he's a pocket passer. In this day,
Definitely a gunslinger too, and he get that, and it's like, and the best like underrated thing, like his, like even when he throws a deep ball, it's like, I'm not gonna say it's Patrick Mahomes accurate, but it's up there.
it's very accurate. It's accurate. Offensive player of the year, Saquon Barkley.
Well, it started off good with the way he played on Friday night.
Yeah, we can talk about Jalen too, and I got some opinions on that one.
Oh
We'll
boy,
talk about Jalen later, but Saquon, the way he played, and we get to see Saquon behind a real offensive line.
I give
Giants fans can suck it easy. Just suck it easy because he wasn't going to do that type of work behind y'all offensive line and Danny Dimes. Okay. Now he's got somebody, he's got a good offensive coordinator,
yeah.
somebody with a good
Oh,
offensive line.
whoa, time out. We're not gonna call Kellen Moore a good offensive coordinator. We're gonna stop right there.
He's a
He's just he's okay.
when it
He's a
comes to
manager.
his creativity, I'm giving Kelvin Moore. Even I said when he was on the Cowboys of all teams, he has good creativity, and that's what you need as an offensive creator to see different. Now, will some of his creativity get him killed? Yes. Some of that stuff be wild. I'd be like, hey, bro, that ain't it.
Yeah, he be bugging out, bro. Yeah, but
So you
I definitely can see Saquon winning if they keep playing like that. But here's my knock, bro. I need y'all to stop. Like, I mean, I was happy that Saquon scored, but man, I got hurt to my fantasy team, and I'm gonna need him to stop getting them goal line runs.
go, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They need to fix out this whole center thing.
Oh my God, yes, bro. I had Jalen Hurts on my ticket. I'm about to read you my anytime touchdown ticket, bro. It was a banger. I just knew I was winning it, and I should have put Saquon. No, I put Saquon and Jalen on my ticket for anytime touchdown. I'm gonna read you my list so you can be like, damn, you can be like, damn, this is a good joint. I had Saquon anytime touchdown, Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown, Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown, Justin Jefferson anytime, Tyreek Hill anytime, CD Lamb anytime, and then Kyron Williams. Bro, that was a perfect fucking ticket.
It was a perfect ticket.
And bro, they at the goal line in the fourth quarter. Fumbles the ball again, bro.
Oh, no, trust me, I have Jalen Hurts in one league too. I was sitting there like, oh, you fucking serious, Jalen?
Yeah, it's like,
I want to talk about his decision making.
oh yeah. He definitely hold the ball too long.
So, not even that. That cross the field fucking pass was the dumbest shit.
But it's Aaron Rodgers.
Here's my thing. He was doing so good at the beginning of the game, throwing that shit out of bounds. Now, that first interception, that's just a great play. Like, I'm not even going to say nothing about that. But that across the field interception, I was
Oh,
like,
we try to get it skinny Batman.
yeah, bro. No, he was trying to hit AJ.
Oh yeah. He be one of
No, he should have
brothers.
just went out and just take your points. Don't be a superhero. Take your points.
Sometimes you go for the big play, man. But I was like, bro, when they got that ball and Saquon ran it again, I'm like, come on, bro. I gotta let Jalen Hurts do his thing. Cause I'm like, bro, it's a perfect hike the ball. He just take off. Here's the thing, like, like people knock Lamar for always like get in and just run before let the play develop. But I'd rather have a quarterback like that that's not indecisive because I don't know what it is. It's like sometimes like Jalen, he just sit in the pocket too long. Bro, your legs
No, I
big.
agree. And then everybody knows you want to run to the right. Like
Yeah.
everybody knows that. So
And I-
it's like, okay, just take off and run then. And then slide.
yeah.
Cause he was taking some hits. Even I was like, bro, slide, motherfucker.
Him and Josh Allen love that, that body to body contact. And bro, I'm going right out of bounds or I'm sliding.
Dog,
'Cause
just slide. Exactly. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. That Eagles game, we could talk more after we get through these picks, but that Eagles game, there's some things that it showed that the weakest part of the team right now was Jalen.
Mhm.
And that's just based off the play we got,
Yeah.
And that's all. I think it's going to improve because I did see a lot of things I did like that he was picking up the blitz packages and all that and adjusting the protection, in which
Mhm.
everybody was like, "Oh, he can't adjust the protection." I was like, "Well, he kind of proved that wrong."
Yeah, people just be hating, bro. I've learned people just be saying stuff to just say something and you be like, man, these people are
Yeah,
idiots.
especially ESPN.
Yeah. They're bona fide idiots. Who did I have as my offensive player of the year? Caleb Williams. For me personally, I feel like he has the best like case scenario he's going into as a rookie. I know a lot of people say Marvin Harrison because he has a quarterback that actually throwing the ball, and Kyler Murray. But as a rookie, Caleb Williams has Keenan Allen, which in my opinion, when healthy, is probably the best runner in the game. You got DJ Moore, and then you got what's his name? Ondunze? The
On
person,
Doomsday.
yeah, he's been building chemistry with the rookie wide receiver out of Washington. He has the three-headed monster wide receivers there. Then you still got the tight end Cole Kmet. Then you got a solid running back in DeAndre Swift. For me, I feel like he's the rookie that comes into the best possible case scenario to come into as a rookie.
So
Um,
I think we're all on the same page with Caleb Williams. Like
yeah.
he's got every skill, he's got everything to be successful.
Mhm.
Just sucks that he's on the Bears. But
Yeah. I mean, but we can't even say he sucked because the
yeah, the
offense
Bears, yeah, the
is
offense look great and the
dynamite.
defense. No, the defense look great too. It's just it all depends on. So then this is what it comes down to Caleb's decision making. He
I,
can't be doing that. He can't be doing the same shit he did in college.
I
Oh,
think he threw 300 yards today.
huh? I think he get 300 too.
They
I
said
think
if
he can
y'all,
do a lot of the same shit, but he gonna have to get the ball out sooner. There's gonna be plays
oh
where
yeah,
it's just like, yo, get that ball out quick. Don't like
yeah,
get it out quick.
yeah. I think they saying that the Bears never had a quarterback that throw 4,000 yards in his season. I think this is the
He's
first
gonna be
one.
the first one.
He
He
got
gonna
all
throw
weapons.
actually, I'll even go bigger than this. He might throw 5,000 yards with the way that could happen with his team, with his team.
I mean, I could potentially see it if everybody stays healthy. Specifically Keenan Allen. Yeah,
And
he-
Swift too. Swift
yeah.
got to stay healthy.
Oh yeah, he's definitely injury prone. Jared, and my defensive rookie of the year, Jared Verse. He plays on the Los Angeles Rams. They said he's
He's
supposed to be
solid.
the replacement for
He is
Graham.
a solid player.
Yeah, and the reason why I took him is like obviously you got the guy that's over there with the Colts. What's his name? Tattoo.
Yeah.
But he's coming up behind DeForest Buckner. So basically, obviously you still gonna be playing, but first is gonna be on the field. For me, he's gonna be on the field majority of the time. So he's gonna get them reps and snaps in to make big plays.
So
Uh,
for
so
I'll
that's
tell
why.
you this. Yes, I agree. For me, this was hard because I was stuck between Quinyon Mitchell and Cammy Lassner for the Texans. Hey, that man's a lockdown corner.
Yeah,
He ain't ducking no smoke. And so I went with Lassner. I was like, bro, he's good. I can't even just say, nah, it's not gonna be him. Like Quinyon's gonna be in and out of the lineup. That's just my opinion, just how the Eagles will use him. So he might not, he'll be a slot one day. He might play outside for a tie game because our secondary gets beat up all the time.
yeah.
It gets
I
beat
thought
up.
we see what they did. They always know how to produce those corners out there in Houston.
Yeah, so I think Lassner will be the defensive rookie of the year. I think he might have a year where it could be like Sauce. There's a good chance it could be like Sauce.
That's a bold statement there, buddy.
It's a good chance it could be like a Sauce, a first year Sauce year.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be DeMar Hamlin. Heart
Over
attack.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yep.
Wow.
Heart problems versus Achilles, which is the true tale. And he's starting this year.
I
DeMar.
see Aaron Rodgers has a hell of a game. He has a hell of a matchup Monday night. That's a hell of a game to come back to as your first game back from Achilles. Lord pray
I
for
don't
him.
even want to talk about that, dude. I'm losing to somebody that has Saquon, AJ, and Jordan Love.
Oh, bro, I had to pay against Saquon and AJ in my other league. But the
So,
crazy
but
thing is AJ in the
guess
other league,
what?
so I wasn't
Brees,
really
all
knowing.
my primary players haven't played, like my good players. So I'm sitting there like, all right, cool. Pat played. He's fuck Pat. He ain't do shit.
Sheesh.
I
Bro,
was hot.
bro,
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hot on Thursday. I was hot. I was like,
I
damn
mean,
it.
you should know it was gonna be a dog fight for that game. I remember my homie Rashawn was like, he was like, yeah, I would start the Chiefs defense. I don't think you should, bro. I was like, bro, the Ravens gonna run it up. It's gonna be a close game, but they're gonna get in the end zone. So I was like, I would. That's why I wouldn't got the Seahawks defense. Who they play today? Did they play the Broncos? Bo
Yeah,
Nix.
you take that. Oh, I got DK playing today, but Patrick Surtain ain't gonna be on him. But
Yeah, I
DK,
think
I
it's gonna
think
be a good matchup. I think DK gets the better of him.
he
That's
too big. DK's too like.
yeah, like he's physical. That's why people like, oh, he's gonna get locked down. I mean, Surtain is a great quarterback. I'm not gonna say like he's some
Do I
pushover.
think he's the best corner in the league?
No,
I think he's top two.
who's one?
You got to give it to the stats and what they do. It's Sauce.
Okay.
You have to give it to Sauce. Like you gotta put respect on it. And I think I said it a podcast ago. It's like, yo, looking back at his stats and looking at everything he's done, it's like you gotta give it to Sauce. Like who's had a better 2 year stretch than Sauce?
I don't know. Diggs is up there. Diggs is up.
Nah, but Diggs also tore his ACL last year, so you got to take him out for right now. For right now,
Sadly, yeah.
that and also too, you got to see how he comes back from it.
I feel like he comes back. All
He had
right.
a clean. He had a clean. So what they call he had a clean tear, so it wasn't like too bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's why I say he gonna come back stronger. He gonna go out there and ball out this year. Uh, until once Bland get back, we have our two-headed monster.
Y'all should have kept Gilmore. Y'all could have had a 3-headed monster. It would have made the most sense. But I digress.
I was talking about we got Jordan Lewis. Oh my gosh, Jordan
Boom,
Lewis not panned out
boom,
what he was supposed.
boom. I'm sorry, boom.
I mean, he's a solid nickel corner, but he definitely hasn't reached his potential what everybody
Yeah,
expected
he's
him
about to get torched on the outside today.
I don't know about that one.
He gonna get torched.
You got Elijah Moore going at him like that.
Nah, I got Jaren Judy going at him that
I'm
route.
like, Judy gonna be on the outside, and then you got Cooper on the other outside. They're gonna have Elijah Moore on the inside as a
Uh,
slot.
yeah, Elijah. Yeah, never mind. You're right. Njoku should have a good game.
I'll pray he does. He's on my team, brother. I need him to get in the end zone too. 4 catches, 100 yards is cool for me and a touchdown.
Look,
So
I'm gonna be watching fantasy like crazy, but let's get through this. Let's keep going. Then run back around to the Eagles, Packers, Ravens, and Chiefs stuff.
okay, we got to that. We already did come back. Super Bowl matchup. I'll tell you, the Houston Texans. I think this is a bit stretch. I know for sure they're gonna be in the AFC Championship. Do they beat the Chiefs? That is still to be determined. But something's telling me in my mind, my intuition saying they're gonna take their next leap. And I say beat the Chiefs in the nail biter in the AFC Championship. Play San Francisco, and I think they win. I think they win.
So, because the Super Bowl halftime has just been revealed, and it's not Taylor Swift, I did have the Chiefs versus the Eagles because she is from PA, and I think the NFL was trying to drive that objective. So I have to change minds now. I think it still will be the Chiefs out of the AFC. And I think it's a good chance, depending on how this first game tonight goes for them, will tell you a lot about how their season's going to go.
I'm talking about Detroit, aren't you?
It is a good chance it could be Detroit. But they have to get home field advantage in the NFC. They don't get home field advantage. No, no,
Okay. Yeah.
no. They have to get home field advantage. That's the only reason I say that. I think, honestly, tell you, I feel like it's easier for teams to beat San Fran at home based off what happened last year, how teams were getting up on them and busting their ass than it is like San Fran having to travel. Because when San Fran has to travel, that's where all the shit happens. Like when they away team shit in the playoffs, that's where shit just goes down. I don't think nobody's scared to go up in San Fran's house and say, "Yo, we're gonna punch you in the face." Like this is our house.
Yeah, it's insanity because I was talking about Pod. I said to him, I said, I hope you think the Eagles had the roster to beat San Fran because they don't. I didn't even know they went and got Leonard Floyd. That's crazy in itself.
I think the Eagles do have the roster. More likely, I think the Eagles have the defensive coordinator to kind of like slow down that San Fran. The only reason I say this because the one thing that Shanahan, McVay, and LaFleur all say, they hate playing Vic Fangio's defense.
Oh, I get it, but here's the thing: you guys have no answer for George Kittle. Let's start there. You guys got no answer for CMC. Ayuk and Debo Samuel, they're gonna have a field day. I hope if Big Play Slay is guarding Debo, he's gonna give a lot of big plays up as he normally does. Um, I don't know. And then like Purdy, just he never does anything that can hurt you, and he just a good game manager, and he gets the ball where he needs to get to. He doesn't do anything flashy. He makes the simple plays. I love how people make jokes about how he just does everything simple. Well, sometimes
But
you don't need to
simple
do
is
something
what
magical.
works.
Yes, like you don't need to do something asinine and magical all the time.
Like
Like
not everybody can be
yeah,
Pat or Lamar. Let's just keep it honest.
just do it
Like
to get your team to win.
I'll be real honest. Like this whole QB that Josh Allen or Burrow is the number two QB in the league. It's really Pat and Lamar. Like there's no question about it. Like I
Yeah.
don't care what anybody. It's really Pat and Lamar.
CJ have another big game. I mean, another good season. They're gonna start putting him in that conversation.
Who?
CJ,
CJ?
yeah,
Yeah, CJ will be top three. I have a feeling CJ will be top three this year.
yeah.
He'll be
Uh,
top three.
let me,
It's
let
just
me
I think with San Fran, we do on offense. I mean, you could say the same thing with them guarding us on defense. Like
bro.
they have a
Your
whole new
defense.
defensive scheme.
No, their front seven is ridiculous, bro.
Drake Greenlaw ain't playing.
I mean, you got Kinlaw, you got Malik
In
Collins.
lost with the Jets.
No, I said you got Malik Collins. Um, what's his name? Hargrove.
Hargrave.
Yeah. Then you have Boza on one side, and then you got Leonard Floyd on the other side. Then you got Fred Warner back there at middle linebacker. It's not even arguably it's the best middle linebacker in the game.
He is
Uh,
the best. Yeah.
that
Between him and Roquan.
yeah, that defense is ridiculous.
But I think we can exploit that defense. I mean, y'all had Kelvin Moore and he actually kind of exploited that defense still. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, 49ers beat our ass every time we play. I hate playing them niggas.
No, like it was some of the play calling that was being read because like I think a lot of the one thing with Kellen Moore in the playoffs,
Mhm.
and this is what I'm worried about too, he gets away from the run.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is like if we utilize Saquon, and also here's the thing, nobody's really see Saquon in a big game like that. Like, yeah, he was on the Giants when they beat the Vikings, but that's not big. But like games like that, to see Saquon get active, I think nobody's seen that. So that's a wild card in itself.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice seeing him go out there and get active, man. But
He got active already. Shit.
I see you guys getting to the second round and getting that dog should be out here.
I
So
think we get to the NFC Championship and then we just it's a coin toss.
okay.
Coin toss after.
Insanity.
I think it's a coin toss. We'll see how this Monday night game go. It's at the link. Jason Kelsey, homecoming. I mean, we play the Falcons. We got to see how I got to see how the Falcons do because that's going to tell a lot. Kyle
Oh, I got
Pitts,
we can do
Kyle
the
Pitts, fantasy managers. I hope y'all ready.
yeah. I got them winning NFC North. I read you my parlay ticket for my what's that thing called for the division winners. Give me a second
Who,
so I can read you this greatness.
who winning it on the AFC North? You got the Ravens or
Definitely take the Ravens. No brainer.
NFC North?
I took Detroit.
Yeah, I got Detroit winning
This is
that.
before I seen Love get injured. I did this, John.
Well, the thing is, he's only out for 6 weeks, but that's a long 6 weeks.
6 weeks that's enough to knock them out of that contention.
Yeah. We'll see
Uh,
what Malik Willis does. Or actually, Josh Jacobs might get the ball more. I feel bad for those who got Reed, though. That's going to be interesting.
yeah, I got AFC
Reed
North.
was cooking. I ain't going to lie.
Who?
Reed was cooking.
Oh yeah. So AFC North, I got Baltimore Ravens. AFC West, I took the Chiefs. AFC South, I took Houston. AFC East, I took Miami. I know Aaron Rodgers is back. But even when he's back, I still got Miami winning. NFC East, I took the Eagles. NFC North, I took Detroit. NFC South, I took Atlanta. NFC West was no brainer. I took the 49ers. Now
Those are
I
good picks.
yeah, I did now I did this 5 leg parlay for rushing yard, 1,000 yards plus rushing yards. Bijan Robinson, 1,000 yards plus. Brees Hall, 1,000 yards plus. That's a no brainer. Derrick Henry, 1,000 yards plus. I mean, I need the Ravens to start giving him the ball more because that first game scared the hell out of me. Travis Etienne, 1,000 yards plus rushing, and then I got Jamar Gibbs, 1,000 yards plus.
Shit, you talk about the Ravens need to be giving Henry the ball more. I need to give Mark Andrews the ball freaking more.
Oh
Shit.
yeah. Bro, somebody I played against had Andrews and Travis Kelce. I said Merry Christmas to me.
Man, that's terrible. I feel bad for them.
I feel bad they took 2 tight ends. What were they thinking?
Yeah, they took two of the top tight ends at that.
Yeah, brain
But
dead.
this is week one. I think over panicking, that'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. All right, let me read Rod's picks. He had Raheem Morris as the coach of the year. Interesting pick. MVP Tua, I can see it. Offensive player of the year, CMC. Defense player of the year, Micah Parsons. I know that hurt his soul to pick Micah. Offense player of the year,
No,
Phillip. Defense player of the year, Dallas Turner. Comeback player of the year, Aaron Rodgers, genius. He had the Chiefs and the Lions in the Super Bowl, and then he had the Chiefs winning. Pretty decent picks for him. I just was confused by the Raheem Morris coach of the year one, but other than that, it was pretty good.
yeah, I know I said Chiefs in Detroit. I got the Chiefs winning if they play Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I got the Chiefs winning. I
Nice.
I'm not even as much as I wouldn't want to see a three-peat, but I also want to be the team. I want somebody to be the team to beat them. And I think the Lions could be the team to beat them.
Interesting.
I think they could. Look at how their secondary has improved.
Yes, it has.
They got the corner from Tampa, Dean,
Yeah.
and also still they got some good corners.
That's why I put their defense up. People sleep on it. They were sleeping on it. That defense and the Texans. That's
Texans. Oh,
Christmas.
I got the Texans defense in a few leagues.
Oh, you cat bastard.
You just bad because I beat you to it. I don't care.
Bro, I
I was
didn't
giving
know, bro. Like the thing is, I could have had the Jets defense, but I took that tight end. I'm like, bro, I could have. I should have took their defense.
I had the Jets defense last year, and they did good. Don't get me wrong. For not having Aaron Rodgers, that defense was killing it. But
Yeah,
I was just like, I don't know if I could go through that stress again.
no, that's real.
Like that's just me. I'm just saying.
That's real. I was about to say,
Because like in other leagues, my defense, I took Houston in another league, and then another league I also took the Browns defense. Because their three corners, they're solid.
all right, so we can talk about the well, first talk about the Ravens Chiefs game. Uh I love Lamar, but sometimes his passes be very erratic, like that
Yeah.
overthrowing. He's saying he was looking for Rashad Bateman to sit in the gap. Yeah, that wasn't there, bro. Your homie Zay Flowers is wide open in the back of the end zone. Why are you looking for Rashad Bateman to sit? I honestly thought it was a bunch of BS, and he didn't want to just say I overthrew a wide open Zay Flowers in the back of the end zone.
Man,
I was just confused by that.
I'm glad Lamar looked at that playoff game and decided to use his freaking legs.
Oh, he was having a field day, but
Yeah,
it's like,
I'm glad because that playoff game with the Chiefs,
mhm.
homie did not want to run the ball. It's like, bro, you got open lanes, run that shit.
Yeah, and he's letting people in his head talking about some. All he do is run. He ain't the quarterback, man. Hell
Man,
with
kiss my ass. That's what I would say. Kiss my ass.
yeah. And
I'm
then
trying to win.
what was the other thing he did that blew the hell up? Oh, I mean, the ref blew me with that. What his toe?
Oh,
Like his
that
toe.
was
I
crazy.
needed it. I had the +3 on my one of my tickets, and it would have been we would have had it because you seen Harbaugh saying going for 2. Crazy work. I love it though.
I love Harbaugh say going for 2, but I kind of wanted them to go overtime so that way Mark Andrews could get some passes. I needed Mark Andrews to get some passes off, dog. I needed some catches.
I was seeing Twitter. They was like, was talking about some somebody like maybe I picked the wrong tight end.
I don't think you picked the wrong time at the end. I think Isaiah likely. I think they're going New England style offense, 2 tight end set. You know,
Yeah.
but especially that game since everybody was blitz because they have a rookie guard
Mhm.
and the blitz was heavily catered towards the rookie guard side, which is why they went to those 2. You know, Mark Andrews was like having the block. What they need to do is to have Mark Andrews like, okay, we know the blitz is coming. Let Mark Andrews flare out for a short pass. I'm cool with that. Just give me 10 catches.
No, bro. But yeah, that was an interesting game. Xavier Worthy, shout out to him. I had to play against him in fantasy. He's lucky somebody had him.
He's gonna be on and off. He's gonna have explosive plays, but he's gonna be on and off for his first year. We're not gonna see that consistent, him being consistent until next year. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. But it was definitely a good game.
Oh,
Eagles,
you heard what Pat
got
said?
what?
Pat said he should have wore white shoes. He probably wouldn't have got called.
That's petty. That's smart.
Pat said he probably should have wore white shoes. It's fucked up.
That is crazy. But Eagles Packers game. Um,
That was the game I mean, 2 great games to start the season.
yeah, it was
Even though it looked scary hours at the beginning of the game for the Eagles, though.
Shout out to Jurgens for blowing my ticket for the anytime touchdown because he don't know how to hike the ball properly. I don't know what the hell they've been doing in training camp, but snapping the ball should have been one of them since he's the new center. Fumbled twice. First one, it got recovered. Second one, luckily, he was able to fall back on it, but it was at the goal line. That was
But
perfect.
also, too, a lot of those fumbles with Jalen fall. It's not just Jurgens, it's Jalen's too. Jalen got to get his hands right too.
I mean, the center got to know when the guy says "hut" instead of just
Yeah.
snapping the ball back. Because half the time, one of the time, Jalen wasn't even looking that way.
Oh yeah, that one fumble. Yeah, that was not Jalen's fault. That was definitely on the center.
But
I would say this about that game, just to end it on that one. Um, if Jordan Love is healthy, the league would have to be on notice about Reed. I'm sorry.
oh, he's
Reed,
definitely. I'm
yeah,
picking wrong.
the league will have to be on notice about Reed because sheesh, he was killing boys.
Yeah, your wide receiver core looks good with Skinny Batman and AJ.
Dallas looked decent. Shoot, he ain't getting much, but he looked decent.
Yeah, he didn't get that ball that much. He didn't get the ball late.
Jahan Dotson, they're still trying to work him in, but he
Yeah,
did
he
what he's supposed to.
looks a little different. A little lost in that offense. But yeah,
Yeah,
you got
it
any
was.
locks for today?
Yeah, locks for today. I usually would go say whoever playing the Giants. That's the automatic lock, but I can't do that because they're playing Minnesota.
I think, bro, people sleeping on Sam Darnold. I think he has a good game.
So my lock for today, I'm going to go with the Bengals beating the Patriots.
Yeah, I took the alternate.
Like that's my lock.
I did -5.5 alternate spread. Bengals.
Yeah, I got the Beng. I think that's the automatic lock. Like if anything, I mean, a second lock you could go to is
Houston.
the Saints and Panthers.
I'm not sold on that
I
one.
know it's a division game, but the Saints,
I don't trust either one of those teams to win. That's why I stayed away from that game.
man, Alvin Kamara better do some goddamn work. That's all
You're right. I got him on the team. You need him. Need him to go off.
I need him to do some work. But let's talk about our picks. Like who we picking. I got you first. So I have the Bills over the Cardinals.
No brainer. I go with you in
Uh,
that one.
Bengals over Patriots. I have the
Take
Vikings over Giants.
okay.
Um, but it's gonna be a close game with that Vikings and Giants.
She said
I
so.
got the Bears over the Titans. Saints over Panthers. I got the Falcons over the Steelers. I got the Dolphins over the Jag. No, you know what? I got the Jags over the Dolphins. Just because of what happened with Tyreek Hill last night and most of those players.
He's my guy.
I think it might be like it'll be some like mishaps happen. You know what I'm saying? They won't be all the way there because of what happened last night.
I still got him winning.
I got the Texans beating the Colts. I hate Indy. I got the Texans beating the Colts.
Couldn't agree more.
Oh, this game sucks. Raiders and Chargers. I got the Raiders winning.
Interesting.
I'm just telling you right now, the Chargers about to run like 7 running backs deep. They're gonna be running the ball heavily.
Yeah, I like that. I got Gus Edwards in one of my teams. So
Broncos and Seahawks. I got the Seahawks winning that. Cowboys and Browns. I got to go with the spread. I got Cleveland winning that by a small margin.
interesting. Interesting.
Commanders and Buccaneers. I got the Bucks winning that.
Okay.
But Jaden Daniels has a great game.
Can't wait to see it. Got him in a dynasty league.
Lions and Rams. I got the Rams winning. Something tells me just being in Detroit for this big game. I don't know. I got the Rams winning.
Okay.
Unless James, I'm going, and that's for me to pick the Rams says a lot.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
for the 49ers and Jets, fucking Aaron Rodgers ain't never beat the 49ers, so 49ers winning that shit.
okay.
And then of course I had the Eagles beating the Packers, and then I really had I wanted the Ravens to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, I had the plus 3.5. They screwed me over. But yeah, my other locks is definitely Texans money line.
I don't think you should put a lock on that. Don't put a lock on that one.
Definitely a lock. I don't see Indy having a chance of beating them again.
Nah, but they're playing at Indy. That's why I don't put a lock on that joint.
Matter. Doesn't matter, brother. That defense got significantly better over there in Houston. The offense went and got Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon. That game's not gonna be close. I say they win by 10 or more. Um, what else? I'll take the Falcons money line lock. And that was even before Russ had the issue. Now he's a game time decision. They're not beating Steelers not beating the Falcons. People
Steelers are trap. The Steelers are. Oh, God bless the Steelers soul.
heavily sleep on Kirk Cousins. Everybody, he's one of the most underrated QBs in the league. I know he has issues in
Wait,
prime.
wait, wait. Call him by his real name. Kirko Chains. Young Kirko.
Not calling him that.
Chains, baby.
But
Or Ice Kirko.
he doesn't have Josh Jeff anymore. But he has Drake London. Then he has Kyle Pitts, who was first year as a rookie at 1,000 yards. Second year he fell off, but now he
And they
got
had Darrell Mooney.
yeah. And then it's just I feel like that's the team that beat the win in the NFC North. And you got Bajan Robinson in the backfield.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a hell of a team. Um, what else? My other lock was the what else? Oh, Bengals alternate spread minus 5.5. Easy one. I didn't want to do that 9.5 or 8.5 now, but that's it. That 5.5 looks pretty damn good. Um, yeah, that's my locks. And then for the games for today, let me go back in.
I'm
I
real. And before you announce this first one, I'm really hesitant about this Cardinals and Bills game.
not hesitant at all. I'm taking the Bills. It's a no
The
brainer for me.
only reason because the Bills has lost so much on defense. That's why I think the spread is OD. 6.5,
I
minus
think
6.5. I think it's OD. I think,
I got the Cardinals. I want to take is plus 6.5 to spread.
yeah.
But I took the Ravens. They blew me. Eagles I took them. I took the Falcons over the Steelers. I took the Bills over the Cardinals. Taking the Bears over the Titans.
Yeah.
Caleb had a big game today. I'm taking the Bengals over Patriots. Texans over the Colts. Dolphins over the Jaguars. Taking the Saints over the Panthers because Bryce Young is their quarterback. I'm not really sold on him yet. I'm taking the Vikings over the Giants. I feel like Josh Jefferson has a 200-yard receiving game. Um, let's see, Chargers over the Raiders. I see Harbaugh. He's going to restore that defense. Seahawks over Broncos. Cowboys over Browns. Buccaneers over Commanders. Lions over Rams. I don't see Los Angeles, the Rams going in and the Detroit loop and beating them Sunday night at home. It's
Mhm.
not. I'm taking the 49ers over the Jets. I did the total score was 37 for that game.
Okay. Those some good. Hey, No argues there.
You gonna see me
Hey,
go.
we were 4 minutes away. Well, 1 minute away.
Oh,
I'm
man,
about to tune into this Texans game. Have a good. It feels good to know that this Sunday that my team got to win. The Eagles got to win, and I don't have to worry about that game. Because I tell everybody, I'd rather the Eagles win a Super Bowl than sometimes in fantasy. As much as I want both, when I get Eagles players on my team, I'd rather the Eagles win this Super Bowl.
Well, brother, that's not happening. Go win your fantasy football.
Just like your Cowboys said for the past 30 years. You know about not happening.
Hey, y'all got 1 in 100 years. So.
We still got one. That's one more than what you got in these past 30.
And 4 more than you guys
Dude,
got.
been to more NFC championships than y'all been. And
You have, and you also lost more than we have. Also,
yeah, that was with Andy Reid, and look what he's doing now in the AFC.
it wasn't Andy Reid. It was Donovan McNabb fault. He was a choke.
That too. I mean, he did show up drunk to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, what
Well,
it is.
hungover. Sorry, hungover.
Yeah, then he got mad at Tia when he went off on his ass.
T.O. had over 100 yards on a broken leg. I don't want to hit. You can't. T.O. is a Philly legend. I don't care how he went out. That's a Philly legend. If
I
not,
love Tia. Y'all did that man dirty, man. I mean, about to doing push-ups in the driveway. Legendary moments.
hey, talk to Howie.
Yeah. Howard was a bozo back then. He's been making some great moves as of late, though. It hurts.
Yeah, hiring Chip Kelly was one of them. Fuck
Yeah,
Chip Kelly.
damn.
Yeah, but he's on Ohio State offensive coordinator. Y'all, yeah.
I
Y'all have
mean,
fun with that shit.
you see what we did yesterday, 56-0.
Who y'all play?
Bum team.
Exactly.
Don't worry
Hey,
about
I know who didn't play a bum team.
it.
Michigan. They got smoked.
It was embarrassing to watch for those guys.
Hey, they need a scooter. They need or whatever his name is, they needed them signals.
It's a good season for them boys.
Good season. Shit. It's Dunzo.
But
Dunzo.
all right, man.
Have fun at the Tequila Bowl, whatever the hell they have.
Yeah, we're definitely going to that championship. Ohio State.
Yeah, you'll see the University of Miami, and then we'll get our revenge. Just so you know,
Don't make
we
me.
still that 2000. Yeah, we get our revenge at that one.
But all right, man.
All right, happy football Sunday.
Sir, happy football Sunday.
Let me turn into my two games. Oh yeah, gotta hear Tom Brady to go talk commentate too. Gotta hear that.
Those damn Michigan guys. But all right, man.
Hey, he is the GOAT though. Let's just be real. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
argue about somebody about that. I was like, bro, the
What are they
reason
arguing for?
it was one of the kids I trained. He was like Patrick Mahomes to go. I was like, no, he's not. Tom Brady beat him when it matters most. The only reason we can't have that argument with MJ and LeBron is because they never played against each other. We got to see Tom and Pat play at the highest stakes, and what's happened?
Yeah.
Tom Tom wins. So as far as I'm concerned, no matter how many wins Pat wins, end of the day, we saw the GOATs go head to head. Tom will always be one.
Well,
All right.
but all right, man. This game's I'm about to watch Kirk Cousins turn up on the Steelers.
Oh, you got that game going on, man. I got the Saints and Panthers going on, and then I got the Texans and Colts, which is I'm probably going to go to the
Probably
Texans.
gonna switch to that game, yeah, because that's the game.
Yeah, yeah, that New Orleans game. Sorry, Derek Carr. I know you went to Clemens High School right down the street, but yeah, take that L.
I'm just glad they didn't give me Minnesota and New York because I was not trying to watch that.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Because
All right, brother.
I
I'll
see.
talk to you later. All right.